Good morning, students. This is your third question. Calculate the quartile deviation and its coefficient from the following data. One side class interval is given and other side frequency is given. Class interval is 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 80, 81 to 90. And other side frequency is 40, 60, 20, 40, 25, 15. Now see, when you observe class interval, you will notice that this is an inclusive series. So first we have to change it into exclusive series. This is class interval, frequency, and then we have to calculate CF, cumulative frequency. First we need to change inclusive series into exclusive series. Now how we will change this? See, the first lower limit and upper limit. In inclusive series, the upper limit is not same for the second class interval, which should be same in exclusive series. So how we will solve this? See, the upper limit 40 and the next lower limit 41. The difference between these two is 1. Right? Difference between 41 and 40. This 40 is upper limit of first class interval and this 41 is lower limit of second class interval, and the difference is 1. We should divide this difference by 2 and we will got 0.5. So what we need to do is just add the 0.5 to all the lower limits and subtract we should subtract this 0.5 from the lower limits and add 0.5 to the upper limit. So what we need to do, these all are the lower limits. We need to subtract 0.5 to it and we need to add 0.5 in all the upper limits. So let's do this. This is 31. We need to subtract minus 0.5. It will be 29.5 to, now add 0.5 to 40, 40.5. 41 minus 0.5, this will be 40.5 to 50 plus 0.5, 50.5. Again 51 minus 0.5, 50.5 to 60 plus 0.5, 60.5. 61 minus 0.5, 60.5. 70 plus 0.5, 70.5. 71 minus 0.5, 70.5 to 80 plus 0.5, 80.5. 81 minus 0.5, 80.5 to 90 plus 0.5, 90.5. Now frequency is same, 40, 60, 20, 40, 25, 15. We have changed inclusive series into exclusive. Now you can see the upper limit of first class interval is same lower limit of second class interval and so on. Now we have to calculate CF, cumulative frequency. First number is 40. 40 plus 60 is 100. 100 plus 20 is 120. 120 plus 40 is 160. 160 plus 25 is 185. 185 plus 15 is 200. Right? Now, question was to calculate quartile deviation. So, formula for quartile deviation, Q3 minus Q1 over 2. We need to calculate Q1 first, and formula in continuous series is n upon 4th term. Right? So n is 200. This is n. So n is 200. 200 over 4th term. It will be 50. 50th term. Now see, 50 lies on second class interval as 100 is more than 50. So this class interval is for Q1, quartile 1. So it is 40 to 50, 40 to 50, it means 40.5 to 50.5. Now put the formula for quartile 1, and it is L1 plus n upon 4th term minus C upon F into I. Now lower limit is 40.5 plus n upon 4th. We have calculated 50 minus C. C is this. This is the class interval. C is the previous one. This is C. This will be 40 upon frequency. Now see the frequency. This is the class interval and frequency is 60. So write down 60 into I. Now I is the difference between these two. It means 50.5 minus 40.5, and this will be 10. So 10 is the difference, right? Cut. Solve this. 40.5 plus 50 minus 40 will be 10. 10 upon 6. Divide 5 with 3. 1.6. So this will be 1.66, and this will be 42.16. So this is our quartile 1. Now we have to calculate quartile 3, and formula for this is n 3n upon 4th term. Simply multiply this, you will get 1/50th term. Now see in cumulative frequency where 150 lies. So it lies here in 60.5 to 70.5 class interval. It lies 60.5 to 70.5 class interval. L1 plus 3n upon 4th term minus C upon F into I. Lower limit is 60.5 plus n 3n upon 4th is 150 minus C is, now C is the previous one, 120 over frequency. Frequency is 40 into difference is 10. Now solve this. 60.5 plus subtract 150. 150 minus 120 will be 30 upon 4. 60.5 plus 7.5. So this will be 68. 68 will be your quartile 3. Now solve this. Quartile deviation is equals to Q3 minus Q1 over 2. Q3 is 68, whereas Q1 is 42.16 over 2. Solve this and we will get 25.84 over 2. divide it by 2 and you will get 12.92. So this will be your quartile deviation, right? So this was the question. Calculate the quartile deviation and its coefficient from the following data. So we need to solve coefficient of quartile deviation also, Q3 minus Q1 over Q3 plus Q1. Q3 is 68 minus 42.16 over 68 plus 42.16. This is 25.84 over 68 plus 42.16, 110.16. Now 25.84 divided by 110.16 and you will get 0.2345 and so on. So approx answer will be 0.24. This will be your coefficient of quartile deviation. So that's all.